Som la Mariona i la Muscan, dues alumnes de segon de grau superior de Màrqueting i Publicitat de l'Institut Serrallarga de Blanes.
Hem tingut l'oportunitat de poder participar en el primer Erasmus del nostre institut als Estats Units, concretament a l'estat de Califòrnia, a la ciutat de San Francisco.
Allà hem tingut la gran sort de poder visitar la Universitat de Berkeley, considerada una de les més prestigioses del món.
Durant la visita vam poder entrevistar estudiants, tant residents com internacionals, per entendre una mica millor com funciona el seu sistema educatiu.
Ha estat una experiència increïble que volem compartir amb vosaltres a través d'aquest vídeo.
Hi, I am Aaliyah. I am a second year here at UC Berkeley studying microbial biology and theater and performance studies.
Hi, I'm Hia. I'm a first year here at Berkeley. I'm studying economics and analytics with a minor in global studies, and I'm also from the Bay Area.
I'm currently studying political science and anthropology. I initially chose political science because I wanted to work in government and international law.
Hi, my name is Hudayfa Adin. I'm a law student here at the University of California at Berkeley, and it's very nice to have you here. Welcome to Berkeley.
Hi, I'm Luis. I'm from Barcelona. I'm an exchange year student here, an international student. I'm studying a double major in physics and maths from the Autonomous University of Barcelona.
Hello everyone, my name is Anubhava Singla. I come from India, specifically from Delhi, and that's where I also complete my schooling and my undergraduation. I'm currently studying at UC Berkeley and I'm doing my graduate school here. I'm pursuing Masters in Development Practice.
What do you like the most about studying in the USA and especially at Berkeley University?
Okay, that's a good question. Specifically here at UC Berkeley, I enjoy sort of like the competitive nature of the school, and I really appreciate all of the research opportunities that are available to all of the students who are studying here.
Right. What about you?
Yeah, I really like UC Berkeley because of how vast and diverse our student body is. Everyone here is so, people are coming in from across the world. They're coming in from across the US. Everybody is coming in from a different perspective, and it's really nice to be able to hear from all these different people and go to a college where like everyone is so diverse.
And what kind of studies there are available here at Berkeley? I mean, it's more focused on science and technology, or it's about everything?
I would say it's about everything. You can study engineering here. You can study pre-med here, like biology or chemistry. You can study social sciences like psychology, political science. People also study art, performing arts, as well as visual arts. So there are so many things you can study here.
So many opportunities. How much does it cost per semester, approximately, studying?
Per semester, it depends if you are an in-state, out-of-state, or international student. There are different costs depending. For an in-state student like me, it's about 16.
Oh,
16, the tuition is about $16,000 per semester.
And for international students, it's a bit more easy, more difficult. Do you have any idea about that? Or it's more expensive or less?
Oh, it's definitely more expensive.
More expensive.
I think for international students, it's something like 54,000.
54,000?
Yes.
Per semester.
Yes.
All right. And what do you like the most about being a student here? It feels like different from other students, or how it's the experience?
I think I really liked how it's such a comfortable and welcoming environment here. I've heard at other schools there's not much student activity, there's not much student life, but here there are always people on campus. Currently, it's the review week for finals, so there are fewer students than normal. But typically during the weekdays, there are lots of students on campus. It's very lively, very active student body here, and so I just love how everyone feels like a tight-knit community.
So you have all here as a student. Yeah. It's great. Mm-hmm. And just to finish, for international students like us, what advice could you give if we come here to want to study here or something? It is difficult to adapt here, the lifestyle of California, and compared to other countries, how it feels like. What any advice that
I think the advice that I would give is to find a community, whether that's with other international students or maybe other people in your degree program or studying the same subject as you. As long as you find people that you connect with and find people who can help you out and be your support system, you'll be fine.
Yes, completely. I agree with that. How do you think education in the USA compares to other countries?
It's different in a way. I mean, our form of education in Kenya was mostly exam heavy.
Oh.
So you pass and fail on what you do in the in-class exam. I think it's slightly different here, even though classes or education is changing over time. There is your class participation counts here. You're consistent. They have a lot of take-home assignments, which eventually count towards the final exam. That is slightly a different approach.
En general, què opines del sistema educatiu dels Estats Units i com el compares, en aquest cas, amb Catalunya?
Pues diria que aquí hi ha molta flexibilitat. Les assignatures estan avaluades per una campana de Gauss, el que significa que, tot i que et vagi molt malament l'examen, si relativament amb la resta de la classe ho has fet millor, trauràs la màxima nota. I això és molt més difícil en comparació amb Catalunya, on les notes són fixes i costa més i has d'estudiar molt més. Això perquè és bo? Pues és bo perquè et permet fer coses a part de la carrera, en el sentit de que sempre i quan tu estiguis per sobre dels altres a la teva assignatura, doncs podràs dedicar la resta del temps a fer altres coses. Aquí la gent, per exemple, fa molt esport, també fa recerca, perquè aquesta universitat té molts camps de recerca en què és pionera, i això permet a la gent estudiar coses que no només són de la seva carrera, sinó que són...
Tens més experiències diferents.
Sí.
Now, the major differences between the US curriculum and the Indian curriculum was, one, the exact practicality of the subject as well. I think students who are pursuing economics as their major in their undergraduation at UC Berkeley as well have a lot more practical view of their subject as well, and that's what they're heavily pursuing. What we study is a lot more academic stuff, but I think the difference eventually comes in how much of that are you able to apply to your research work.
Sure.
And I think that's where the Indian curriculum does take a setback, because India hasn't been able to probably invest a lot in its research infrastructure, and that is where, even though we are academically far superior in whatever we are taught, we are not able to implement that.
You come from Kenya. So what kind of processes or trammets do you did apply to come here? Was it difficult? Was it easy? Was it expensive? How was the specific program that you mentioned, how it works? And how was the process for applying for this visa that you're...
So at the point of coming to the US, because I'm on a full scholarship, I get the J1 visa.
All right.
The other student visa is the F1 visa. The F1 visa does not automatically allow you to work, but there is waivers that you will be able to apply for. But in this university, we have the Berkeley International Office that guides the students on the visa issues, the visa that they need to be applying for, if they intend to work, what visa they need to apply for, or what they need to do, the steps that they need to take before they are able to apply for visa.
And is it takes very long, the process, or it's smooth and easy?
It's very smooth and easy. Berkeley International Office has been able to help international students at least to settle in and be able to remain on top of their visa and all the requirements.
Per venir cap aquí, o sigui, tu vas començar la teva carrera allà i amb meitat de curs us van dir que hi havia una oportunitat d'estudiar cap aquí i vas aplicar com una beca, no?
Exacte. O sigui, aquesta beca consisteix en 7 places que ofereix la UAB per venir a la Universitat de Califòrnia. La Universitat de Califòrnia té diferents campus, però tu intentes com accedir a alguns, és com la selectivitat, esculls un top 3 dels teus campus que vols i llavors la Universitat de Califòrnia et destina a un d'aquests. I jo vaig tenir la sort de poder agafar la meva primera preferència.
No, sí, perquè és espectacular, la veritat. Pel procés, tota la paperassa, clar, entenc que al ser una beca, com tu has guiat bastant la Universitat de la UAB, no?
Sí.
No has hagut de fer vises ni coses així?
sí que les he hagut de fer, perquè per entrar a Estats Units l'has de fer, tant si és com turista com estudiants. Hi ha diferents tipus de vises, no sé, per exemple, els que estan fent la carrera o els que ja l'han acabat i volen venir a fer un doctorat, doncs tenen diferents tipus de visats, però això sempre ho has de fer. Però la veritat és que està molt ben guiat, molt ben estructurat, sempre t'envien correus, estan superatents, i llavors diria que no hi ha cap problema.
In terms of application visa process, what type of visa did you need to study here in the US and how long did the process take? Was it difficult? Was it easy?
I am on my F1 visa.
Okay.
It's you're granted this visa for 5 years, but it's usually for the 2-year period or the 3-year period for whatever you're going to be studying here, right? And at the same time, if your degree is STEM, right, you can have a 1 plus 2 year OPT, which means a cumulative of 3 years of extra work experience visa. So basically after your undergrad or your masters, you can do some work in the US and then go back to your country.
Oh, that way. Does the university, when you finish your studies, help students connect with companies or internships for jobs? I mean, is it easy to get a job here as an international student, or you have accommodations?
I would not say it's necessarily easy, but I know that the advising officers of the different campuses help a great deal. So I am in the law school. The law advising group has been helping a great deal in helping even international students to prepare their resume in accordance with the US. I've helped them in cover letters, help them in application, and they, of course, have been having career fairs at the school as well. So they help a great deal, but I would not say that it's easy to find a job here as an international student. But especially now, with this immigration issue of the current administration.
Yes, that's true.
Després de quan acabis això, us proporcionen com oportunitats en el món laboral, us insereixen bastant en el món laboral des d'aquí o heu de buscar pel vostre compte?
Jo crec que aquí l'ambient és super dinàmic perquè, com deia abans, la gent no es focalitza tant en la part acadèmica, llavors és prioritari per la gent buscar oportunitats fora de la universitat i llavors no és la universitat com a tal que t'animi a fer això, que ja ho fa perquè és molt flexible.
Hi ha molts clubs i coses.
Exacte, sinó l'ambient dels estudiants com a tal, que és molt dinàmic.
Was it easy for you to afford a degree here and study in the US? Do you get any aid or something? Like, how is it?
I think UC Berkeley has an amazing system of providing it to a lot of graduates and undergraduate students. One, there are departmental grants, which are academic scholarships that are provided to all the students who apply. At the same time, the place I house has its own named scholarships which you can apply for, and you get some compensation on whatever fee you're paying to stay here.
Yeah.
And then you also have graduate student opportunities or graduate student employment. Now that's something that's very specific to UC Berkeley, is what I think, or the UC system, where you are able to teach or you're able to tutor a particular amount of students in a class, and you get a salary plus a 40% scholarship, right? So that's actually amazing, and that's how I'm able to sustain myself here as well, right? And these are the actual opportunities that make it a lot more lucrative for a lot of international students to come to the UC system, UC Berkeley especially.
Okay.
So yeah,
El que fa tema econòmic, hi ha hagut diferència si, per exemple, has vingut amb la UAB aquí o si haguessis tu vingut pel teu compte?
Sí, exacte. Com aquesta universitat és car estudiar aquí, tot i que sigui pública, i més encara si ets un estudiant internacional. L'avantatge d'aquest programa de la UAB és que et paga tota la part acadèmica, tu pagues la part de la UAB i ells et paguen com la diferència que seria com estudiar aquí. El que no et paguen és la part de la residència, que te l'has de pagar tu i has de buscar beques de la Generalitat o el que sigui.
I si no és molt invasiu, quan costa més o menys el teu cas?
Si fas tot un any pot costar aproximadament uns $15,000, $20,000 i si fas un semestre al voltant de $10,000, alguna així.
Hem escoltat alguna que es diuen community colleges, que és com fas 2 anys com si fos un cicle superior, per exemple, i després fas 2 anys a la US. Tens alguna idea de com va?
Sí, vam tenir la sort que justament quan vam arribar ens van fer una benvinguda a tots els estudiants internacionals els que venien dels community college,
vale.
tots junts. Llavors va ser un moment molt guai, perquè es juntaven com a americans amb estudiants internacionals, però amb lo comú que tots dos eren com nous a aquesta universitat. I llavors, pues, és una via d'accés pues, molt guai, perquè significa que no has de començar la carrera com a tal des d'aquí, sinó que pots afegir-te i conèixer més gent. I també tens aquest context com més pràctic, no tant com teòric o acadèmic, característic d'una universitat.
The university here at Berkeley, I mean, students study, they work also, they do like stuff like that. And we see there are so many installations of sports and fitness centers and all. So are there any other activities that the students can do to have, a great life here? Is it like...
It's amazing. I think I have not still explored everything that's here. During the summers, you can go to the marina and you have all these free classes for paddle boarding, for sailing, all of these things. We have our own Cal adventures set up there on the marina. So that is one definite opportunity. Then you have all these different B-Cal classes, and these B-Cal classes are so Cal classes are the ones that we take as academic classes, right? Cal is the short form for UC Berkeley, but B-Cal is basically the UC Berkeley, I think, for yourself, and going into a lot more extracurriculars, which means you can take classes in, for example, cooking, arts and crafts, dancing, gym classes, sports, everything, right? So possibilities are endless, and that's what I love about this very university as well. As much as they focus on their academics, the same focus is given to extracurriculars. Yes.
Cause it's time for me to lose in my life. I found only time will tell how we figure out that we time for me to lose in my life. I found that was